Thank you for being a part of another beauty party. If you would like access to the full catalog of past FBF live streams, become a beauty by joining the membership. Take a look around my website to see all services that I offer. Then click the Join Today button to receive access to live streams, member-only content, beauty community posts, and producer credit. Thank you to the beauties that have supported me thus far and all the beauties that are joining each day. Follow me on all socials, links in the D-box. Are you looking for the perfect wig? Well, look no further because the Bee Stokes Styling signature unit is made just for you. All of our units are handmade to fit your every need. And did I mention that we also accept insurance for medical hair loss? Go ahead and click the link below to get you a custom Bee Stokes Styling signature unit today. Visit www.BeestokesStyling.com. Is your goal in 2022 to balance your body and mind? If so, starting a yoga journey is a perfect way to do that. Join me each and every Saturday for a 1-hour vinyasa yoga class. This class is offered both virtually and in person at Envision Dance Company. If you sign up on my website, you automatically receive a free yoga PDF to get your journey started. Visit my website today. Thank you for being a part of another beauty party. If you would like access to the full catalog of past FBF live streams, become a beauty by joining the membership. Take a look around my website to see all services that I offer. Then click the Join Today button to receive access to live streams, member-only content, beauty community posts, and producer credit. Thank you to the beauties that have supported me thus far and all the beauties that are joining each day. Follow me on all socials, links in the D-box. Are you looking for the perfect wig? Well, look no further because the Bee Stokes Styling signature unit is made just for you. All of our units are handmade to fit your every need. And did I mention that we also accept insurance for medical hair loss? Go ahead and click the link below to get you a custom Bee Stokes Styling signature unit today. Visit www.BeestokesStyling.com. Is your goal in 2022 to balance your body and mind? If so, starting a yoga journey is a perfect way to do that. Join me each and every Saturday for a 1-hour vinyasa yoga class. This class is offered both virtually and in person at Envision Dance Company. If you sign up on my website, you automatically receive a free yoga PDF to get your journey started. Visit my website today. Thank you for being a part of another beauty party. If you would like access to the full catalog of past FBF live streams, become a beauty by joining the membership. Take a look around my website to see all services that I offer. Then click the Join Today button to receive access to live streams, member-only content, beauty community posts, and producer credit. Thank you to the beauties that have supported me thus far and all the beauties that are joining each day. Follow me on all socials, links in the D-box. Are you looking for the perfect wig? Well, look no further because the Bee Stokes Styling signature unit is made just for you. All of our units are handmade to fit your every need. And did I mention that we also accept insurance for medical hair loss? Go ahead and click the link below to get you a custom Bee Stokes Styling signature unit today. Visit www.BeestokesStyling.com. Is your goal in 2022 to balance your body and mind? If so, starting a yoga journey is a perfect way to do that. Join me each and every Saturday for a 1-hour vinyasa yoga class. This class is offered both virtually and in person at BEEuty Dance Company. If you sign up on my website, you automatically receive a free yoga PDF to get your journey started. Visit my website today. Thank you for being a part of another beauty party. If you would like access to the full catalog of past FBF live streams, become a beauty by joining the membership. Take a look around my website to see all services that I offer. Then click the Join Today button to receive access to live streams, member-only content, beauty community posts, and producer credit. Thank you to the beauties that have supported me thus far and all the beauties that are joining each day. Follow me on all socials, links in the D-box. Are you looking for the perfect wig? Well, look no further because the Bee Stokes Styling signature unit is made just for you. All of our units are handmade to fit your every need. And did I mention that we also accept insurance for medical hair loss? Go ahead and click the link below to get you a custom Bee Stokes Styling signature unit today. Visit www.BeestokesStyling.com. Is your goal in 2022 to balance your body and mind? If so, starting a yoga journey is a perfect way to do that. Join me each and every Saturday for a 1-hour vinyasa yoga class. This class is offered both virtually and in person at BEEuty Dance Company. If you sign up on my website, you automatically receive a free yoga PDF to get your journey started. Visit my website today. Hey, welcome back to my channel. Hey, you guys. Oh, let me make sure I'm looking at the right camera. Hey, you guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to finally Bee Friday, the best day of the week. I have not done a Finally Bee Friday in a quick little minute, so I'm happy to be here and to talk with y'all today. We are live. You know that we like to multi-stream over here on my channel. So we are live over here on Facebook, on my website, on YouTube, on my website. We weren't able to go live on Facebook, but we are live on Instagram right now. So make sure that you are following me on all platforms so that you can be a part of the conversations when we're on the conversations. Today we're going to be talking about Kandi Burruss and her baby daddy, Mr. Spencer Russell Block Spencer, whatever his name is. We're going to get into him. We're going to talk about him in a minute, you guys. Okay, trust me, we will. But before we get into our conversation about Kandi, Riley, and this child support situation, we're going to talk about a few other things. There's a few other things in the blogs that are more pressing at the moment. Don't worry, though, because I got thoughts when it comes to Kandi and this whole situation. That's going to be at the end. Before we get there, make sure that you like the video, that you share the video out, and that you comment and let me know that you're here. Again, multi-streaming. We're over here on YouTube, on my website, on Instagram. Hey, Instagram, y'all don't get... my Instagram is having a problem hearing me. I don't know why. Let me see. Instagram, let me know if y'all can hear me. Drop down in the comments. But before we get into that, I'm going to make do a shout out to my sponsors while I get my Instagram stream down. And then we're going to get back into today's conversations, okay? Let's do a quick little commercial break.
quick little commercial break.
Are you ready to make a change? In 2022,
Can you hear me?
is it time to try something new? Then look no further. Check out the Bee Stokes Styling Signature Unit. Book a virtual consultation today and unlock all the options you have in your wig wearing journey. We offer tons of customizable styles fit for you. Just visit our website, www.beestokesstyling.com.
I was just gonna get back. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Hey, you guys. Okay, so we are back. Hope y'all enjoyed that little commercial break real quick little saying something. So I had to stop streaming over there on the Instagram because for some reason it wasn't working. So yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into our stories for today. So the first story that I wanted to talk about, now I don't remember if I have spoke about it on the channel before or if I just kind of spoke on it amongst friends. I don't remember, y'all, because y'all are my friends, so I be speaking to y'all like I be speaking to everybody else. But Snoop Dogg recently had a SA allegation up against him, and it was just maybe a month or two ago, where this allegation came up against him. The young woman said that Bishop Don Juan was there, and the story, when the story was told, for me, was extremely far-fetched. And not just because it's Snoop Dogg and because we like Snoop Dogg and we want to believe that Snoop Dogg is a good person, but just the details of the story did not sound right to me. They just sound far-fetched. Similar to how I was saying, months ago with the whole Chris Brown allegations and how something about it did not sound right to me. Something about the logic of it didn't sound right to me. Well, basically the same thing, but again, with Snoop Dogg. And so the allegations against Snoop Dogg have been dropped, and I wanted to bring that to y'all because I feel like we always talk about when the allegations are there, but when these women who are, to me, obviously lying, when the allegations get dropped and things like that, no one ever says anything about that, and that's not fair. Luckily, I feel like when it came to Snoop, no one really gave a lot of care or onus or anything to these allegations, but for other people, this could, just the allegation alone could legitimately ruin their lives. So I wanted to talk about it. So let's go, and it says Snoop Dogg's SA accuser files paperwork to drop the lawsuit. It says, good news for Snoop Dogg. The woman who alleges she was SA'd, y'all know what that means, by Snoop Dogg and Bishop Don Juan, motioned to have her lawsuit dropped in its entirety. It was filed back in February, so yeah, about a couple months ago, filed back in February. The woman claimed she accepted a ride from Bishop Don Magic Wand, fell asleep in the car, ended up at his home, and once she arrived there, Don Juan shoved himself into her mouth before taking her to Snoop's studio session where he demanded the same thing, and the woman said she did what was asked of her out of fear for her life. Subsequently, Snoop's lawyers denied the claims, petitioning to have the suit dropped. And according to the reports, the Jane Doe did not give a reason for dropping the suit. However, her case was filed without prejudice, leaving the door open to refile in the future if need be. A spokesperson from Snoop's camp said it's not surprising that the plaintiff dismissed her complaint against the defendants. Her complaint was full of false allegations and deficiencies. So, it's official. The case has been dropped. Tell me what y'all think about the fact that this case has been dropped against Snoop. And the woman's allegations. If y'all want to go back and look at the actual allegations, like it was something about her sitting on the toilet. Like it was like craziness. And based on the craziness that the story was, which is why I didn't necessarily believe it to begin with. But y'all tell me what you think. I don't like when I don't like when these allegations are out and they're so far-fetched, and because it delegitimizes other allegations that later come out against these rap artists and things like that. That's what I will say. So I just want to bring that to the forefront. I just want to talk about that really quick. That was one of the stories that I saw that I was like, interesting. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Another story, just random, speaking of Chris Brown, since we're talking about some essay, just randomly, he confirmed that he has a third child. Congratulations to him and his continue to be biracial children or racially ambiguous children. But she's a little girl. Her name is Lovely Symphony Brown. She's adorable. I would not show her on my screen just because y'all know I don't be showing a whole bunch of kids and stuff like that. But congratulations to him for going out here and continuing to make more broken homes. Yay for him. Oh, I'm being shady already. All right, moving on. Let's talk about Nene, okay? Nene has made it to the blogs once again. This goes right into our thing with Kandi because, I mean, we talking about Real Housewives, okay? Nene has made it to the blogs. According to the Jasmine brand, Nene is gaining attention after making serious changes to her Instagram page. I'm going to pull up her page here in a second. It says, the Real Housewives Atlanta alum, 55. Why do they always put the age? Does Nene's age make any difference to this story? I don't think it does, but I'm just reading it. But I always wonder, like, why put up the age as if that makes any difference in the story that we're giving? But anyway, the Real Housewives of Atlanta alum described herself as blacklisted in her bio and shared a call to action to support black women. She did not elaborate and turned off her comments on her message, which was spelled out in a collage of photographs. Representatives for Nene Leakes did not immediately respond to requests for comments. So I'm going to pull up her, her Instagram. I'm going to pull up her Instagram so y'all can see what Nene had to say. Hey, Brittany, thank you for joining. Let me pull it up, y'all. Give me a second. Here we go. Hold on. Before I do that, I want to make sure that my screen. Oh no. I'm making a mess over here on my screen, y'all. Give me a second. Y'all can't see what I'm doing, but I'm doing a lot. is that grouped like that? I don't want that grouped like that. Move that out. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Sorry, y'all. Can y'all see? Let's zoom this in a little bit so that y'all can see it. Zoom, 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 zoom. There we go. There we go. I don't know if y'all are like me, honey, but I need you to zoom in. I need to be able to see, honey. My glasses need to work. So here we are with Nene's profile, baby. You can see it says blacklisted TV personality and entrepreneur. And then it has her booking. And then, of course, if you go down, this is what they're talking about. It says support black women. The comments are disabled. But she does have over 2,000 or so likes on each of these little posts. What do y'all think about Nene and her saying that she's blacklisted and calling for supporting black women? This is what I have to say about it. Because I'm assuming y'all came here to hear my thoughts. So this is what I have to say about it. Nene, let's not. It's aggravating to me that Nene finds it. Let me get this off the screen because I want y'all to see my face as I say this. Hold on. It's aggravating to me that Nene always finds a way to bring it back to a race issue when she's not getting her way. But when she was reality TV queen, when she was on the top of her game, when everybody loved Nene, where was the conversation about support black women? Where was the conversation about Bravo being racist, Andy being racist? Where was the conversation about injustices in the pay gap between black women and other women or other people in general? Where was the discussion on, Black Lives Matter? Where was the discussion on any type of topic that actually affected the black community? There was no discussion on it when she was on the top of her game. Now, it seems like she's just throwing out anything and grasping at straws, if you ask me. The first thing was when she said that Bravo was racist, right? Now, this is why I think we need to be careful. Sometimes we need to be more careful with the things that we put out there and the narratives that we try to spin, because it can always come back to bite. Let's say that. It can always come back to bite. Nene went on the whole thing about Bravo when she left Bravo, but then turned around and just in 2021 said that she was okay with returning to the show as long as she could work through a few things. So for right there, that lets me know one of two things. Either Bravo is not racist, or you're willing to sell your race out for a check. You get what I'm saying? So that's what it tells me, one of two things. So don't come at me talking about support black women, da-da-da-da-da, when you're not even supporting yourself. Because you will turn around and go back to the same people who you claimed were racist against you. Even though you were the highest paid reality wife on the network. Even though you were. But they were racist towards you. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Give me a second.
Are you looking for the perfect wig? Well, look no further, because the Bee Stokes Styling Signature Unit is made just for you. All of our units are handmade to fit your every need. And did I mention that we also accept insurance for medical hair loss? Go ahead and click the link below to get you a custom Bee Stokes Styling Signature Unit today. Visit www.beestokesstyling.com.
Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know what's going on in my house, child. I don't know what's going on. I hear babies crying. I'm like, what is happening here? I can't even focus on my thoughts. Okay. But back to Nene. So now she wants to talk about she's blacklisted. Here and the thing, Nene, is I don't do I believe that Nene is blacklisted? I don't. I think here's what I think it is. Nene had an opportunity. She had one of the biggest opportunities that any of these housewives has ever had. She had an opportunity to kind of go mainstream, to get those acting gigs, to be on network television. She did it, and instead of succeeding or excelling in that space, she got the big head, and eventually that was the end of it for her. No one wanted to work with her. Is it that you're blacklisted because you're a black woman? Or is it you're blacklisted because of your attitude and you burning bridges along the way? If I'm a network and I saw how you did Bravo after Bravo legitimately plucked you from obscurity, made you the highest paid reality wife on TV, and then you completely bashed them to the ultimate thing of, trying to get them, canceled by calling them racist during 2020. Like, why would I go out of my way as a company to back you? That you bring too much baggage. You bring too much drama with it. Now, I don't think that Nene is blacklisted. I don't. I think that if Nene could still work out here. She could call Tyler, I'm sure, and make a cameo in something. But the reason why her trajectory is not what we thought it would be one day is not for anybody but herself. So this support black woman cry, I really wish that y'all would not just put that on every single thing, because it dilutes the message. Yes, we do need to support black women. Y'all know I'm all here for it. I'm all here for supporting black women. But also, we have to do our own part. We have to do our own part. And part of our part is not picking up the opportunities that we have when we have them. Not burning bridges when we have them. So, y'all tell me what you think. Is Nene blackballed? Like she says, blacklisted? Like she says? Is this a support black woman issue? Or is this just an issue of a woman who screwed up her opportunities and is now dealing with the karma of her actions? You tell me what you think down below. All right, we're finna get into our final topic, our topic of the day, since we are talking about Real Housewives and such. We're gonna talk about Kandi Burruss and her baby daddy, Block, okay? Let's talk about it, y'all. First of all, I don't even recognize Riley. We know she's brand new. She's a grown woman now. So why this conversation is coming out, I do not know. I will not know. I will not understand why Block, her father, felt the need to come out and talk about how she was jealous of his other children. I will not understand. I will not understand. But this is the conversation. So let me go over here on my screen. Let me pull my screen over here, and so I can give it to y'all how it is. Russell Big Block Spencer calls Kandi Burruss out over child support dispute. This is according to the Jasmine brand. And of course, Kandi and Riley responded, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Real quick, as I'm telling you about the story, y'all let me know. Do you want to actually see the interview of Block saying these things? Do you actually want to? Because let me tell you something. I couldn't get through the hour-long interview, first of all. I couldn't. He sounds like he's chewing on rocks as he's talking. So I couldn't put myself through an hour of that type of torture. But I did watch the about 10 minutes. So the 10 minutes of him talking about Kandi and everything. Do y'all want to see that clip? If you want to see that clip, let me know in the chat. Write it down in the chat right now. If not, I'll save y'all this torture. I will save y'all the torture and just give you the rundown on what was said. Because when I say it was torturous to listen to that man speak, it was torturous. Especially when you're speaking ignorance. Like when you're speaking about when you're being ignorant, it's even harder to sit and listen to this conversation. But okay. Let me read what was said. So, Block Entertainment CEO Russell Big Block Spencer is opening up about his old affair with escape singer and Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kandi Burruss. This is not needed. Okay, I'll say y'all still. I just tell you what he said because, honey, it's a mess. Anyway, the affair reportedly dates back to the 1990s and resulted in the birth of their 19 going on 20-year-old daughter, Riley, who was born in 2002. In an interview with Vlad TV, Big Block said his and Kandi Burruss' relationship was never going to work for multiple reasons, primarily because he already had a wife and 2 daughters. You know what? I was tortured. I'm finna make y'all suffer like I had to suffer. I ain't gonna make you suffer through the whole thing, but I'm gonna make y'all suffer a little bit like I had to suffer. Hold on. Let me pull it up. That's where I want to get to. Right there. Right there. That's the conversation I want. How you get mad because the woman that you made a baby with wants you to help support that baby. Make that make sense. Now here we are 20 years later. And Riley, Kandi, they not talking about you. You on this interview talking about them and complaining that you were asked to uphold the responsibilities that you got. What sense does that make? I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna drop this down. I want to put a poll up. That's what I want to do. Let's put a poll. If a woman, how we gonna word this poll, y'all? Because because this is stupidity, so it's hard for me to word stupidity because it doesn't make sense to me. Should a man pay child support if the woman makes more than him? Is that the question? Is that the question? Should a man pay child support if the woman makes more than him? That's the question in the poll. In the chat. In the poll in the chat. Y'all answer the question. Because if we're going by Mr. Block's logic, the answer is no. Because he said the issue was where the breakdown in him and Riley's relationship was that she was jealous that she ain't live with him full time. And because her mama put him on child support. And that's the issue. That's the breakdown. We're going to take a quick little commercial break before I continue to give my thoughts on this foolishness. Y'all take this time to like the video and to share the video and to answer the poll in the chat. Should a man pay child support if the woman makes more money than him? If you're watching on the replay, answer it down in the comment section. Because I want to talk. I want to talk about it. Let's get it.
Is it time for a change? Are you ready for something new? Then look no further because the Bee Stokes Styling Signature Unit is just for you. We have tons of amazing styles and options that will suit your... Are you looking for the perfect wig? Well, look no further because the Bee Stokes Styling Signature Unit is made just for you. All of our units are handmade to fit your every need. And did I mention that we also accept insurance for medical hair loss? Go ahead and click the link below to get you a custom Bee Stokes Styling Signature Unit today. Visit www.BEEuties.com www.beestokesstyling.com.
Block goes on in the interview to say that he had been paying, but he didn't keep his receipts and his paperwork, which is what messed him up in the long run. But it's okay because his child support is paid now. It's paid in full and he's all good is what he says. Now, I don't bit more believe him more than the man in the moon, especially because you done sat on this doggone screen and lied already from what we've seen. Hold on. Hey, you bringing me the kid?
You live.
I'm live. Give me the kid. Are you hungry? Bye.
Daddy.
This is live, y'all. Speaking of kids, honey. But all right. So, we've already seen that Block ain't telling whole truths. And that your character and your moral fiber is a bit shaky because of just the whole fact and how Riley came about to begin with. But then to think that because Kandi is out here doing what she needs to do to take care of herself and her family, that absolves you from your responsibility is asinine to me. And this is why you put people on child support. I believe in child support. Thank God, that is not the life that I live right now at all, and prayerfully never in the future. But I believe in child support because of it's like this, okay? Because of like this, who think that, oh, well, you got it, so I ain't got to do nothing. He goes on to say how he's taking care of children that aren't his. Well, you're not taking care of the one that is yours. And when, season 12 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, when Kandi brought up the child support and said that he owed over $100,000 in child support, and then you had people, women no less, who were like, Kandi is being petty. Why she asking for that? Why she don't need that? But she didn't make Riley by herself. She didn't lay down and on top of herself and get herself pregnant. She's not the sole person that this child has to has to depend on. Or literally she has been, if we're really talking about it. Because think about how much you are not contributing to owe $100,000. And I was right there with Kandi, baby. I don't care if I got 100 or 100 million. If you need to take care of your child. You already aren't there on a day-to-day basis. And see, what I think is crazy is a lot of people feel like, well, at least let's say he strikes me as a type that's like, oh, well, I sent some money, so it is what it is. But were you there when Riley had soccer practice? Did you take her? Did you pick her up? Did you go to the tournaments? Did you pay for the balls? Did you pay for the cleats? Did you pay for a uniform? Did you get her hair braided for the trip? Did you give her ice cream for when they left after they won? Did you wipe her tears when they cried? Were you there when she was sick afterward? You weren't there for any of that. You weren't present for any of that. You didn't send anything financially. But you feel warranted and right to now sit up here and bash her mom, calling her all kinds of side chicks, and she knew what it was, and then she gonna come and put me on child support, and then talk about how she's jealous of you, and you haven't done anything to contribute in her life substantial that we have seen as the public. And of course, we're not there every day, but Real Housewives is going on their 14th season, which means we've seen Kandi for 13 seasons, and we've seen you twice. And both of those times, your daughter sitting there can barely look you in the face because she doesn't even really know you. But we're supposed to believe that you're this stand-up individual. That you were doing for your child in the background. But Kandi's just out here like, no, we don't believe that, sir. We don't believe that, sir. And this idea that and this is just a general thought. This isn't necessarily specific to Kandi because we know Kandi got the coins. But just a general thought that child support is like some type of a come up. The general thought that some men have to think that child support is a come up is laughable. It's laughable. First of all, Clarence. I don't know who Clarence is, but first of all, Clarence. Your little $200 a week, I guarantee you, is nothing in comparison to what the mother is spending for that child, be it on food, on clothing, on extracurricular activities, on just the random things that come up that children need, on supplies, on diapers, on wipes, on anything. Because once you give your little X amount of money, then you think then your parenting duties are done. Meanwhile, the custodial parent is here to fill in the gaps and to close the gaps. Unless you are one of these Jada Waiter people or the Ari Fletchers or the other insert baby mama X. Unless you are one of them to one of these big rappers, child support is not a come up for you. And let me young girls, let me give y'all a secret. While y'all looking at these Jada Waiters and Aries and stuff, it ain't that much of a come up for them. Yeah, it was a come up because now they have this notoriety and now they built brands off of it because they were smart enough to do that. Yay for them. But 9 times out of 10, the G Herbos, is that one of the baby daddies? Is that one of their names? They don't have long careers. They're not going to be rap legends. My kids aren't going to know who they are. So the money is only going to last for so long. Tristan third trimester Thompson and his baby mamas, yeah, they might be getting $40,000 a month right now. And that's all great because that's what he's worth right now. But you're going to have this child for 18 years. And I guarantee you Tristan ain't going to be worth $40,000 3 times every month for the next 18 years. It's just not. So you might have had that. I hope you doing something well with that money while you got it, boo-boo. Because 6 years from now, when he's a washed up, has-been basketball player, and you're just another statistic, what do you have to show for it? Child support is not a come up. People with sense don't see child support as a come up. Because what are you coming up from? You have more stress. You have less time. You have less money. Women ain't out here getting child support and getting their nails done and getting crab legs like y'all think they are. The average woman is not. And if you were sending money to Kandi, I guarantee you every dollar that went to Kandi was going to go directly to Riley because her expenses were already made. So that's money that Riley could spend on things that she needed since you already are not there. This is why, I repeat, we need to be a little bit more selective about who we are procreating with around here. Okay? How about that? How about what? I know that a nuclear family is not the goal for everybody. I get it. I know. And I know that I get looked at as old-fashioned and as all of those things when I say that I believe that it's important for you to be in a stable, functional, long-term, preferably married relationship before you bring children into the world, because at least you are bringing them into some form of functionality. And that's not, again, never say never, never say always. Don't drop down in my comments and tell me about how it was better for you when you, yay for you. As a society, sociologically, one of the major issues that we as a black race in America, and not just America, but I'm speaking about America because that's where we at, is the breakdown and the dissolution of the nuclear black family. That is part of the reason why our communities are ravaged to the point that they are. Dating all the way back to, who was it? Reagan? Dating all the way back to the war on drugs. Dating all the way back. Okay? tearing our families apart, and now we're feeding into that narrative. We're feeding into that trap and fighting ourselves and tearing down our communities, and then thinking that supporting your children is crazy. Like it's a messed up and dangerous psyche, which is why our communities are broken down to the way that they are. Use this as listen, y'all. If nothing else, use this as listen. To not just be out here procreating with any old thing. Because you ain't going to tell me that Kandi don't regret that. You ain't going to tell me that Kandi don't regret that. You're not going to tell me she don't. She don't regret her daughter, I'm sure. But that sound like he chewing on pebbles, man. Anyway, I'm going to get off of here. Because that had me aggravated. You should have seen me yesterday, y'all. You should have seen me when I was talking to my husband about this. I was riled. Because this is ignorance. This is ignorance. You've been an absentee, fair weather father for this girl's majority of her life. And then you have the nerve to do an interview and talk about her. Kandi did respond. She made a post on Instagram, and it was on her stories, and it said, I don't care how well I'm doing. I still need that money you owe me. Period. Okay, I added the period, but that's what Kandi said. Then she said, don't block your blessings not doing right by your children. Bottom line, period, point blank, the poo. Period, point blank, the poo. That's a mess. All right, y'all. That's all I want to say. I want to talk about it because I feel like that was stupidity. Riley did also respond. I thought I had her response. But I'll paraphrase it because I don't remember what it said. I remember basically Riley said, her and her mama have always tried to take the high road. They've always tried to take the high road, but she would appreciate it if he stop talking about her. Okay? Blah. I have a question. Since Riley is up at NYU, have you been to New York to visit Riley's apartment? Have you called and asked about her schooling? Is she on the dean's list? Can you name 3 of her best friends? Can you tell us her favorite color? Can you tell us what Riley likes to eat? Maybe what her favorite movie is? Can you tell us anything substantial and significant about Riley? Can you? Because while we sitting up here talking about petty stuff, like this money that would not put a dent, would not make any change in Kandi's pocket, but could help your daughter. While we talking about that stuff, let's also talk about the things that aren't financial, the things that aren't necessarily tangible, but those are the things that let other people know that you are a present father. Are you present? Can you answer any of those questions? I'm not gonna assume that you can't on camera. Anyway, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate y'all joining me for Finally Be Friday. Y'all know we do this on Fridays. Normally I do a little bit longer of a live, but I just want to get in and get out real quick. Y'all, please make sure that if you are not subscribed, that you subscribe to the channel, that you turn your notification bells on so that you don't miss out on any more of my videos and when I go live. Make sure you're following me on all platforms. You see this little banner. You see this little banner here. You can follow me on Patreon and support the channel, Bee Stokes Styling. You can visit my website, www.beestokesstyling.com. You could follow me on Twitter, Bee Styling, Instagram, and TikTok, Bee Stokes Styling, Facebook, Bee Stokes Styling. All of that stuff is down in the description box, as well as other goodies in the description box, such as coupon codes for, I have coupon codes for fitness apparel, for hot tools for your hair. Just a bunch of good stuff down there, y'all. So y'all should check out the description box if you haven't done so already. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Real quick, for my poll, it was 100% yes. Okay, a man should pay child support even if the woman makes more money than him. Want to know why the answer is yes? Because you also help make the child. Duh.